she just didn't mince words. She didn't candy coat things. She was just blunt and to the point, which, was hard at times. We spent a lot of times apologizing for things that she would say to people.
Aunt Helen, the woman, had quite a bit of longevity. So tell us about Aunt Helen.
So she lived to be about 108. Oh, she did live to 108. Getting to know Aunt Helen and just the remarkable, strong woman that she was, especially, she was born, the same year the Titanic sank. And to have that kind of tenacity and strength as a woman, I just always admired it. And she really was a big role model for me. She was just so snarky. She would tell it like it was. I mean, I remember when I was a little girl, I was interviewing for the Colorado Ballet, actually. And as I was walking out the door, she said, "Don't forget, there'll always be somebody better." So, great.
And how can Aunt Helen be felt in the business? I know she's all over the menu, so tell me
She's
more
all
about
over
that.
the menu. The snarkiness, all the menu items are sayings and phrases that I remember her saying, like the cat's pajamas. She used to say, "Don't you think you're the cat's pajamas today?" Actually, my sister, my brother, and I sat around one afternoon after drinking lots of wine and talking about Aunt Helen, and we started writing down a lot of the names and the things that she said. So that's kind of where some of it came from.
What led to you starting the business?
I come from a long line of business owners. So my grandfather was a rancher. My other grandfather owned grocery stores. My great-grandparents owned furniture stores and newspapers, and so a long line of that. My parents were kind of the stopover with going to a secure job and education. But when I look back, my family always had had that spirit. Bob and I, my husband, were out to dinner with some friends, and we happened to walk by the space that blushes it right now. And we walked by it, and I looked at it, and I said, "Bob, this would be a great place to have a coffee shop." And I said, "And we should call it Aunt Helen's because everybody has an Aunt Helen." And so that's kind of where the dream began.
Do you have any fun stories, days where you've gone, "This is exactly what I envisioned for this business. This is what I hoped it would be"?
Yeah.
No. It's never what you would expect.
It's never what you expect. And the one thing that sometimes I'm in awe is when I walk in, in the morning and there's all these people in there. But, just walking in and seeing the cafe full and it's not people that I necessarily know, that really gives me great pride to know that people enjoy it that don't know me. It is so hard to explain to people who aren't from Greeley what Greeley is and to understand the strength of community and the amount of... It's like a small town in a big city. Everybody helps each other. Everybody pulls each other up.